Welcome to the Slog. We're the only Tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
The Slog? How'd you come up with that name?
We didn't. It was the caravan traders who started that. I started this place a few years back, but couldn't think of a name for it. Then one day, one of the traders pulls up after it's been raining for hours and says he's never had to slog through so much mud in his life. I asked him if it was worth it, and he said, for the best Tarberries in the Commonwealth, it was definitely worth it. Working here is like a slog through the mud. It's tough going, and you'll get dirty doing it. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. You probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome, and that's mainly why I started up this farm.
Why did the mayor throw you out?
We're ugly. We turn feral and kill people. We gives the kids nightmares. All the usual stuff we get from you smoothskins. Now, it's true that there was one incident in Diamond City where a ghoul turned feral and someone got hurt. But I ask you this. How many humans have suddenly turned violent and killed someone? I've seen it more times than I care to admit. What if this place could be more than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't welcome elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something and work together? We want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce. Maybe we can make people take a second look, you know? Maybe then they'd see that we're not monsters.
Anything I can do to help?
As a matter of fact, there is.
We can't sell Tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thanks. We were kind of at the end of our rope here.
Are they throwing something in that pool?
Hey.
Can I be of service?
Hey, Codsworth.
Take this.
Your thoughts?
The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense.
Oh, nothing.
All right, then.
Maria's in charge.
Excuse me.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward said you might know where to start looking for the package that went missing.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package... Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure. Assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them. I already told you where the Raiders are.
Talk to Maria if you need.
Maybe he left me won't like it much when I tell him not to come back. Think of that, huh?
That's about six. Bloody hell! Naughty work, but wouldn't want to leave the good stuff.
Lock's really strong.
Hi. Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
Hey,
I guess Edward knew what he was doing when he hired you.
Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
She is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Mother,
just some raiders that ambushed him.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons.
Again.
I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for getting back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Go off without telling anyone. That's her business.
Untouched by time?
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Great. The sister's even crazier than Jack.
She's not crazy. She just wants the world to be a different place than it really is. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
I'm off to find the loony sister then.
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogene.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Ah, so back. Drinks in my pleasant company, still available.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
I could use one of these robots.
As could every household.
Hey, so get this. One of the watchmen said that he heard that Bobby's so...
Excuse me, miss?
What's the matter, Hanson?
It was all a setup.
Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
Oh, yeah. Hancock arranged the whole thing. Even had a mole in the workroom.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's your eyes. Quick and intense. I bet you never miss a detail, You like what you see? So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
Oh, I woke up here. Just me, my underwear, and regret.
That sounds like the beginning of a great song. I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
Do you know where I can find her?
I guess that depends on why you're looking for her.
Her family hired me to find out what happened to her.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt to tell you.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fellow.
Buddy, I gotta be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Toss out the troublemakers. Keep that.
What, you dry? Head over to the third rail.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Hey.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better
Daisy.
sell some to Daisy
Ooh,
before
you're
someone
back.
swipes it.
Can't get enough looks of this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Hey, Daisy.
Don't be shy now. Chances are we have whatever you're looking for.
Let's see what you have.
Everything's... doesn't.
Welcome, neighbor.
Something
We're always
tells me
glad
the
to see a
acting
new
is as
face around
genius as
here.
the set
Tell me
design.
something. Do you ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. You know how women can get.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Sir, was that really necessary?
Wow. You went right to throwing your weight around. I thought we were friends. If you want to see her so bad, don't let me stand in your way. Here, I'll unlock the door for you. She's all yours, neighbor.
That light is unusually bright.
You must be Emma Jean.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Your boyfriend Thomas was a real charmer.
I was done with him. And he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
We don't have anything to talk about.
We're always looking for new members.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey there.
I I can find my own way home. Thanks.
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me?
Pistols untouched by time.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
See now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah, there's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Emma Jean. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
I've heard enough of your crazy bullshit.
Then just do what you're being paid to do. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. You know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes, Mother, gods, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
don't think I can pick this.
Something for the old days?
Ready? Let's go. You should know what we're going to be dealing with. My father is fine arsonist. For his own safety and everyone else's, he became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I spent my life trying to figure out what it was. The artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. Need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Mr. Nathan, are you certain you want to go in there? I doubt time has a... I don't even want to know what happened here.
Wait, listen.
Lefty's right about
Get ready.
Where that new news is coming from. How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like you. I cashed in some favors with people who Lefty does like. You there?
Kill them!
Easy now. Hands up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't shoot!
Don't make me pull the...
I heard you. Let's just stay...
No way I could pick this.
Mr. Nathan, pick anything good?
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah,
There we go.
I sent the elevator down to the basement like you wanted and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while.
You okay?
Sure you can't
I'll
get
be
up?
all right.
I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
What exactly is going on here?
I suppose it's time you knew. You family and I have lived for a very long time, thanks to the serum derived from my father's blood. I discovered the alterations to his blood in some of my earliest attempts to remove the artifact. I eventually isolated the anomalous compounds, which led to the serum treatment we still use.
Why can't you remove the artifact?
When Lorenzo put it on, it somehow fused itself with his nervous system. All my early attempts to remove it nearly killed him. Since then, I've confined myself to trying to understand how it works, in the hopes of neutralizing or disabling it. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo. In addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. Now, we need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
there's someone.
Telling what we'll run into. Yes. Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the... bottom floor. Come on.
Like he ever tells us anything.
Not exactly the pushover. Promise.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, let me work it out again.
common psyche is there. Let's go. I'm sure some would even call this clean.
Sure we're not about to get jumped.
I'm
You're
coming
still
to see
alive,
what that
ain't ya?
was.
We should be thanking
So,
me instead of
if you're like
bitching all the time.
a ghoster.
I don't get some, motherfucker!
You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here.
You're nothing. Disappearing act. Huh? I'm coming to see what that was. So, if you're like a ghost or whatever, leave me alone.
Sweet.
Getting shook up over nothing. Did you hear that? At least it sure as hell looks that way. What the hell was that?
You are so dead.
How it's done. Am I right, sir?
elevator is still working.
Locked tight.
This will take us to the basement. Come on, this is the only way down.
Going down.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
All those assholes upstairs and they still can't stop these clowns from barging in here? Come on, damn you, get that door open.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment. We'd best hurry it up. My son is quite capable of stopping you if he gets in here. That's right.
I'm opening the main
to
door.
shut down
Hurry!
the containment. The simplest task was beyond your capability.
What happened? Now!
Don't move.
Finally.
Just chill out, asshole.
There's still one chance. Into the Still stop him. You activate. Kill them quickly.
Where? Assholes!
It'll take some time for him to regain his powers. Still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switch the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out.
Do not listen to him. This is what he does. Surely you can see that.
Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
2 more to go. Running out of time.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy?
That's it. Don't worry. This ain't radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! Never want me here forever if you had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
Excellent. Bye.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
It was the only option left.
I hope you're right. I think this time I really was close to finding a way to cure him. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
Looks like I'm out of a job.
Yes, without Parsons to maintain, I don't see a need for your services. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
Hey! Mind if we swap some things around, dog meat?
Whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but a preparation plan is never a bad idea.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
First, find the men of science and institute.
We may have some enemies over here.
The world before the afterbombs. I fear I may have to repeat some of the things I had before.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make legal sense. I will work on it.
one.
Hey,
Mr. Nathan.
wait there.
All right.
Come on.
Nothing would please me more.
Codsworth.
Sir, a moment perhaps?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are, as always, most considerate. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
Codsworth, I never knew. I can't imagine it was easy.
Not a single worry, sir, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became light chores. What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and the missus, young Sean, of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Oh, sir, you don't know how good it is to hear you say that. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
I consider you to be family too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. Together.
Mr. Nathan, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Hey. Don't move.
Damn it!
Don't make me pull the trigger.
Don't shoot me!
We can do this the easy way?
I heard you. Just stay calm. Let's do this!
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new.
Tinker. Strong boy.
I hope you have additional fusion cores to spare.
Lock's really strong. Excellent.
Footsteps! What? Who's there? Someone there.
Over here.
Face me, you coward! Got me mad! Ah! You look like a rat roach! I am a super mutant! I am unstoppable!
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective...
Very happy, sir. And I should know.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Someday, super mutants cure everything. Sprung want to smash something.
Hey, Ada.
I'm relieved to see you've returned. Were you able to find anything at General Atomics?
I was able to find some interesting tech on a robot.
Intriguing. Let's examine it. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the robo-brain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Are you sure?
While there's only a 78.3% chance that I'm correct, I'd like to point out that it's the only lead we have.
Let's just hope it's safe.
I share your sentiment. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. In order to maximize our time efficiency, Perhaps I should accompany you now.
Yes, come with me.
Let's be on our way.
Hey.
Yeah, are you ready to install the radar beacon?
It's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
I am sure best data of the world before the Aquabats.
What can I... A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected and software is updating. And installation complete. Analyzing Mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
Damn. Then we've hit a dead end.
Not necessarily. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the Mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another robo-brain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
Which means the one I destroyed isn't the only robo-brain under Mechanist control.
Yes, and we can use this to our advantage. The encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons, they should provide the keys and algorithms that I need to enhance my decryption routines.
Looks like it's robo-brain season.
At least until our mission is complete. I'm uploading the location of the robo-brain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
All of this, it is the duty of us all to further that survival. I wonder what has happened elsewhere. Is what has befallen the Commonwealth atypical, less extreme, more?
Want someone to eat? So many humans, not many super mutants. Fist was weak-kneed. Strong plan to be real.
Increasing your firepower should proportionally increase your chances of survival.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
Please do.
Splendid! Cheery!
Uh-huh.
Let me see and scan as many indigenous life forms as possible. Is of course for science.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
What? Who's there? Gonna be a good fight!
All this then!
You showed up just in the nick of time.
I was just passing through.
That was my lucky day, then. You wouldn't happen to know of any places to settle around here, would you? I'm tired of always being on the run.
I sure do.
Thanks. See you there in a day or two.
Let's trade.
Okay.
What's all this?
Do you need something? If I... You should compensate me.
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist signal.
Remind me how this beacon will get us closer to tracing the Mechanist's signal?
Each RoboBrain's radar beacon has unique encryption so that it can't be traced back to the source. However, acquiring 2 additional beacons should provide me with enough data to break the code. So if my theory is correct, this beacon will help us trace the Mechanist signal.
Either that, or the Mechanist is smarter than you suspect, and we're just wasting our time.
Let's hope that isn't the case. I'm going to begin my... Take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Let me guess. This is going to involve a lot of walking.
Your astuteness is impressive. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Doesn't sound like anything a little lemon juice and some steel wool couldn't fix.
It's going to take something a bit stronger to overcome these foes. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I'd be more than happy to accompany you, if you like. If not, then all that remains... My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Humanity has fallen so since the wars.
Humans all look funny. Fist was weak leader. Strong... Glad to be rid of it. Strong getting hungry. Once...
It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to
Humans all look
but the
funny.
preparation plan is never a bad idea.
So much walking. Want to do more? Fight!
picking up hostile life signs.
Don't move!
Well done.
Won't be able to pick this.
doing here?
Maybe I'm just a rust devil wearing a clever disguise.
Please, don't insult my intelligence. Why don't you just tell me why you're here, and why we're even bothering to have this conversation?
What did the rust devils do to you?
They felt that by keeping my head online would prove useful to them. Fortunately for me, they're stupid enough to actually believe anything I say. Admittedly, it hasn't gotten me very far, but it has saved me from the same fate as my rather unfortunate comrades you see in pieces around you. Now, back to my original question. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal? Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies. Only seeks to save lives. Do not interfere with security operations. Engaging hostile target.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you. resistance here, aren't you?
This is bullshit.
experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds. This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair. butthole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
All systems are a go, sir. Never fear, sir. I will ensure...
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about them, Ada?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds an awful lot like a synth.
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
We don't have a choice. It claims we need it to access the Mechanist's facility.
How foolish of me. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Smash someone and take me! Much better.
That is after process. Apologies.
It's a pleasure to serve you.
I will work on this.
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
Data is after process.
Interesting.
Apologies.
This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
I find that very hard to believe.
I can't imagine why. It's actually quite simple. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I can't deal with this. Just tell me how I can find the Mechanist.
Very well. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary. But given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
And you're going to be a brain pate if you don't tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility.
There's no need to be rude. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover.
World is bigger than Strong. Strong hope we find milk of humankind soon.
We've survived another night. Try and find it.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to
Strong wants to
survive.
smash something.
I wonder if the Big Bang collection will serve any purpose.
On a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
So many humans, not many super mutants.
Another day has begun.
So many humans, not many super mutants. Strong want to smash something. So much more. Want to do more fighting.
It's easier to evade those
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature. Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Very clever.
With only 2 pens.
I got what we needed.
Good. What did she say we need to access the Mechanist facility?
I'll need to modify a robot to gain access. Jezebel uploaded the plans for an MSAT to my Pip-Boy.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
I'm not sure. I'll improvise when I get there.
Yes, the actual confrontation will allow you to make a more educated decision. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install. Would you allow me to assist you on this mission?
No. Stay here.
I understand. I wouldn't want my own personal investment to cause any complications.
Perhaps now would be a good time to speak.
Sure. What's on your mind?
So gracious, sir. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual sensors were first switched on. You and the missus, so good with young Sean, and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt. Well, after you fled to the vault. I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of the missus and Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm just doing what it takes to survive out here.
Oh, it's so much more than that, sir. So much more. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, sir, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
I didn't realize you felt that way, Codsworth. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything, sir. I just felt you should know what you've come to mean to me. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Strong. Find the milk of humankind is soon. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat?
It's almost sunrise. I trust you'll have another pleasant day.
I wonder if there are any meteorologists about. I hope it does not rain.
Fist is weak.
Monsieur, may I borrow you for a moment?
Is everything all right?
On the whole, no, it is not. I have spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
Sounds premature. You've only just begun.
I have learned enough to recognize my fundamental limitations. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark. This elusive inspiration is something I must possess.
So, how are you gonna do that?
If I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must embark on a great adventure. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
Is that even possible?
Who is to say? There were great advances made before the war in cognition and memories. Surely there is someone who can help, or at least point us in the right direction. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial intelligence programmer, or someone who is an expert in matters of the head, please bring me to them.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart? It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Hey.
Yes, sir? Right then.
Tinker. Strong poor. Humans all look funny. World is bigger than strong. Someday, super mutants kill everything.
These are determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but the preparation plan is never a bad idea.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
Not many super mutants. World is bigger than Strong knew. Strong hope we find milk of humankind soon.
Please, let me see and find as many platforms as possible. It is, of course.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
Strong glad to be rid of him.
Humanity is so resilient. To cling to life despite all of this. It is the duty of us all to fail for that survival.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
So much work.
So when we just
So boring. Humans all look funny. So much work.
I fear I may have to delete some of it to store my new observations.
Strong hope we find milk of humankind soon. Someday, super mutants kill everything. This was weak leaving. Strong glad to be rid of him.
safety to the best of my ability.
Wrong hope we find milk of humankind soon. Wrong want to smash something. Wrong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. Fist was weak leaving. Wrong glad to be rid of him. Humans all look funny. So much war. Want to do more fighting?
I wonder if the data collecting will serve any purpose.
World is bigger than strong leader. Someday, super mutants kill everything. So many humans, not many super mutants. Humans all look funny. Someday, super mutants kill everything.
I trust you enjoy my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
Wrong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
It's already happening.
And I should know.
Strong want to smash something. So much war. Want to do more fighting. Find milk of mankind soon. Fist was
Move here.
I was just getting warmed up. Now, can I be of service? Yes, sir. That's the missile.
Stop moving, stupid man!
Get him!
Only one of us survives this! And it won't be you! Let's get close, human! I'm gonna eat your legs when you're dead, human!
Heads up.
Something you need, sir?